Okay, good morning everyone and welcome back to IQ Point. See here, we will continue with vectors. See here guys, in last class I have given you a particular question. How many of you solved that? Okay, first tell me what is your answer. Okay guys, I'm looking. Okay, 0. Bushwick is telling me 0. Sakshi, I think you also got the answer as 0, right? Oh, so stay. Okay, that's good. I'm just looking at the answer. How many students are there? 54. So Soumya, Utkarsha, Rituraj, Bhargav, Vidita, all of them are saying that they got 0 as the right answer. Okay, I think guys your answers are right. That's a good thing. Okay, that's good. Very nice. Okay, see here so many students are there who got 0 at the right answer. Okay, Ishta got 0, Shuyash, Ansh, Utkarsha, Prajakta, Ranjit, Shai. Okay, that's a nice thing. See here, maximum students got it as 0. And let me tell you, 0 is the right answer. In fact, in physics, always remember, whenever you have 3 or more than 3 forces, in terms of vector, if you want to say, whenever you have 3 or more than 3 forces, such that the angle between two forces is equal to 120 degree. Clear guys? If you have 3 forces such that the angle between them is 120 degree, their resultant always comes out to be 0. Okay, Bhumika, that's nice. Mayur is 0. Okay, see that. Okay, how to solve that particular question? The question was like this. See here, this was the situation. I hope it's this one. Okay. कुछ इस तरह की सिचुएशन थी. Okay, and we have 3 vectors. This was our vector A, this was our vector B, and this was our vector C. This particular angle, whole angle has been given as 120 degree. Here guys. So see here, this angle was 120 degree. See here, how to find out the resultant? Remember in last class what I told you, to find out the resultant, first we have to represent the vector in the form of I cap, j cap and k cap. For that we have to do the components. Clear guys? और components करने से पहले क्या बताया था मैंने आपको कि थीटा जिसके पास होगा वो component तुम्हारा किसमें जाएगा? That particular component will be turned out into cos theta. थीटा जिससे दूर होगा वो तुम्हारा किसमें जाएगा? वो तुम्हारा जाएगा sin theta में. Clear guys? So see here, यहाँ पे ध्यान से देखो, this angle was 120. तो अगर मैं वेक्टर A की बात करता हूं तो as you can see this particular angle is 90 degree. So this angle is how much? 30. Here guys, in the same way this angle is 90 degree, this overall angle is 120 degree. So this angle once turns out to be 30 degree. Clear? क्योंकि जब भी हमें components करने हैं, we must remember that angle must be less than 90 degree. Clear guys? Okay, so see here. Okay sir, right now I think it's better. लेकिन उसके ऊपर shadow आ रही है बोर्ड के ऊपर. इसकी मेरी शैडो आ रही है, वो थोड़ा सा लाइट जला देगा तो शैडो खत्म हो जाएगी. अभी कम होगा, अभी ज्यादा हो गई. जला देते ना पीछे वाली, उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा. नहीं, बोर्ड पे शाइनिंग वाला. आई थिंक गाइस बोर्ड इज क्लियर राइट? ओके, बोर्ड इज क्लियर सर, नो प्रॉब्लम. ठीक है, इट्स ओके. तो यहाँ तो देखो बेसिकली अपने को करना क्या है, वी हैव 3 वेक्टर्स. सबसे पहले बात करते हैं वेक्टर A की. ट्राई करो सर. See, this is our coordinate system. This was your vector A. I think what was the magnitude? 10 units. Okay, that's nice. All the students just look at the board. जिनको समझने में थोड़ी सी भी प्रॉब्लम हुई है. We have vector A whose magnitude is given as 10 units. So if you do the components, x component is 10 cos 30 and y component will be 10 sin 30. Clear guys? So if I want to write down vector A, I will write down 10 cos 30 direction I cap plus 10 sin 30 direction is j cap. If you substitute the value, vector A comes out to be cos 30 root 3 by 2. So this comes out to be 5 under root 3 I cap plus 5 times j cap. So see. That's what we have done. We have done the components of vector A. Now we will talk about vector B. और एक चीज और ध्यान रखना, केवल तुम्हें A और B के components करने हैं. क्या C के components करना necessary है? Answer is no. क्योंकि C is already directed in minus y direction and because it is directed in minus y direction, so component करना अपने को necessary नहीं है. तो वेक्टर ए आपका ये हो गया. लेट्स टॉक अबाउट वेक्टर बी. ओके, सी हियर. This was our vector B. Once again, magnitude is 10, and this particular angle is given as 30 degree. Okay, so if you do the components here, you will have two components. First one is 10 cos 30, and this one is 10 sin 30. Clear, guys? So if you write down vector B, it will be minus 10 cos 30. Direction will be I cap. Plus 10 sin 30, direction will be j cap. Just substitute the values and you will observe vector B is equals to root 3 under 2 से multiply करो minus 5 under root 3 direction I cap plus 5 direction would be j cap. Clear, guys? So here we have vector B. What about vector C? See here. अच्छा, यहाँ पे देखो vector C के component करने की requirement नहीं है. Because vector C is already directed in which direction? Minus y direction. So we don't need to do any type of component of vector C. Directly we can write down vector C as minus 10 times j cap. Clear? तो basic purpose क्या था components करने का? We were supposed to find out the resultant. And now vectors के resultant का मतलब क्या होता है? जितने भी vector होते हैं उनको simply हम क्या करते हैं? Add करते हैं. So see here, guys, what will be the resultant of the vector? R will be equals to vector A plus vector B plus vector C. And if you add these three vectors, see here, 5 root 3 I cap minus 5 root 3 I cap cancel, 5 j cap, 5 j cap, 10 j cap, minus 10 j cap cancel. So resultant comes out to be a zero vector. Always remember resultant is zero, but what is it? What is this zero? Zero is basically a zero vector. Clear, guys? Just copy up to here if anyone has any problem. See here, guys, if still anyone has any problem, just let me know. Okay, I'm just looking at the chat box. Sir, can you take 5 common? Yes, we can take 5 common. Shall we see here? What we are telling? We can take 5 as a common, but it will not make any difference. Okay? Why? Because in the end everything will get cancelled. In the end everything will get cancelled. Okay, Shali? Yes, right. Okay, see here, guys. Everybody, just let me know. I hope it's sir. I also taken 60 degree and got the same answer. Yes, Ishka, you can take any angle. Suppose अगर एक एंगल तुमने 30 डिग्री लिया है, तो obviously 60 डिग्री भी आप लेकर के उसको कैलकुलेशन कर सकते हैं. I told you in the last class कि if this angle is 30 degree, so this angle will be 60 degree. You can take this 30 degree or 60 degree. It doesn't make any difference. Okay, done. So I hope, guys, it's final call. Is there any student who has any doubt? Just let me know. This particular question is over, and guys, just let me know still if you have any doubt. Okay. Okay, I hope it's clear to everyone. Okay, see here. Once we have done components of vector, right now we can come to the same problem. If you remember in sheet number 1, I think sheet number 1 or 2, if you remember I told you about a problem. मैंने कहा था इसको हम बाद में solve करेंगे once we are done with components of the vector. As you can see, we are talking about sheet number 1, question number 24. Guys, see here, what we are talking about? We are talking about sheet number 1, question number 24. Just follow me and look at sheet number 1 and question number 24. What is the question? The question is like this. We have three vectors OA, OB, OC shown in the figure. R is the radius of the circle. Then we are supposed to find out the resultant of OA plus OB and OC. Okay, tell me how many of you? Okay, 60 you got it. That's a nice thing. Very good. Okay, 60 you got R times 1 plus root 2. That's nice. Okay, Arjita, you are talking about this problem or next one? Okay, see here, Arjita is telling me, sir, how do you know that the angle is 30 degree? As you can see, Arjita, see, यहाँ पे देखो ध्यान से, ये जो पूरा एंगल है, this whole angle is 120 degree. Okay, that's a good thing. Arjita, ask immediately if you have any question. दिस होल एंगल इज 120 डिग्री। और देखो ये अपना क्वाड्रेंट सिस्टम है, इन अवर क्वाड्रेंट सिस्टम दिस पर्टिकुलर एंगल इज 90 डिग्री। तो अगर इतना 90 हो गया तो रिमेनिंग एंगल वुड बी 30 डिग्री। ओके Alika, just tell me as soon as possible whether you are able to understand it or not. Yes, Chaitanya, yes, feel free to ask, just let me know what are you trying to say. Okay, see here, if the resultant is 0, see here guys, that's a $1 million question, I already answered. What I told you, if the resultant is 0, it becomes a 0 vector. And remember Chaitanya, if your vector is a 0 vector, its magnitude is 0 and its direction is undefined. जब मैं आप लोग को 0 वेक्टर के बारे में बता रहा था, तभी मैंने बता दिया था 0 is a vector whose magnitude is 0 and direction is undefined. Okay Chaitanya, I hope you are able to understand right now. Okay, that's good. That's very nice. Okay guys, is there anyone who still has any doubt in this question? Because I have to run this right now. Okay, Aryan is telling me question number 24, answer is B part. Sherry is telling me B part. Utkarsh is also telling me B part is the right answer. Okay, what about rest of the students? Guys, I can see 57 users are there. And I told you in my class I need answers from everyone, whether you are able to solve it or not. Remember guys, it doesn't matter like whether you got the answer or not. The only thing that matters is continuity and whether you are attempting the questions or not. That's all. Okay, Aishwarya is telling me R times 1 plus root 2. That's good. And B part. Siddhi is telling me A part. Okay, Siddhi got a different answer. Okay, Siddhi, I don't think A part is the right answer. I think you have done something wrong, right? Siddhi, I think you have done something wrong. Just check your answer once again, okay? Anshu is telling me A part, okay. A part answer is 2R. 2R, guys, 2R is not possible as I can remember. 2R is not the right answer. Okay, yeah, sure. Siddhi, just have a look at your solution. Just check your calculations, that's all. Okay guys, so all of us are ready to see the solution because as I can see, so many students are having different answers. Like few students are having A part, few students are having B part. So right now we are going to solve question number 24. See here guys, just focus on the code and let's solve question number 24. Okay guys, so see here what is going on basically. Okay, chalo. Okay guys, see here, just let me read the question once again. What is the question? Find the resultant of the three vectors OA, OB and OC as shown in the figure, and the vectors are given like this. See here, vectors are given like this. You have a problem, something like this. Here we have center O. This is point A. This is your point C, and this is your point B. Okay. See here, guys. What we are supposed to find out? We are supposed to find out the resultant of OA plus OB plus OC. Clear, guys? So see here, what we are supposed to calculate. We are supposed to calculate OA plus OB plus OC. Clear? Clear? So once again, what we will do? भाई जो वेक्टर ऑलरेडी अपने x और y एक्सिस के लॉन्ग है, उनके कंपोनेंट्स लिखना तो बहुत ही इजी है. अच्छा, यहां देखो, जस्ट लाइक OA, इफ वी सी OA इज ऑलरेडी डायरेक्टेड अलोंग x एक्सिस. तो OA को डायरेक्टली मैं किस फॉर्म में लिख सकता हूं? डायरेक्टली आई कैन राइट डाउन इन टर्म्स ऑफ आई कैन. क्लियर गाइस? सो सी हियर, सिचुएशन इज लाइक दिस. OA इज डायरेक्टेड अलोंग x एक्सिस, सो डायरेक्टली आई कैन राइट डाउन OA इक्वल्स टू आई कैन. लेकिन OA का मैग्नीट्यूड इसके बराबर है, R के बराबर. तो आई विल राइट डाउन r टाइम्स i। क्लियर गाइस? अगर OA को मुझे लिखना है तो OA आई विल राइट डाउन r टाइम्स i है। क्लियर? नाउ लेट्स टॉक अबाउट OC। OC, if you talk about AC, what is the magnitude gas? Magnitude is capital R. What is the direction? Y axis. So see here, I can write down R times J cap. Clear? OA R times I cap. OC is R times J cap. Now see the third vector, that is B. And this particular angle has been given as 45 degree. Okay. तो यहाँ पे see here, we have OB. अब इस वेक्टर का मैग्नीट्यूड किसके बराबर होगा? Equals to the radius of the circle. This angle is 45 degree. So we have two components basically. First one r cos 45 and the second one r sin 45. R cos 45 which means r by root 2. R sin 45 which means r by 2. Okay. तो यहाँ से देखो अगर मैं OB वेक्टर को लिखना चाहूँ, how to write down OB वेक्टर? See here, OB vector will be equals to r by root 2 direction I cap plus r by root 2 direction. See here guys, up to here. Okay, up to here if anyone has any problem. Okay, Aman is telling me, sir, please repeat, I was disconnected. Aman is, we are trying to solve this particular question in which we want to find out the resultant of three vectors. पहला वेक्टर कौन सा है? OA, second vector is OC, third vector is OB. Now to write down OA is quite easy. Magnitude is equals to R और डायरेक्शन किसके लॉन्ग है? X के लॉन्ग। तो मैंने क्या लिखा? R times I cap. अगर मैं OC की बात करता हूँ तो मैग्नीट्यूड कितना है? R, डायरेक्शन किसके लॉन्ग है? Y के लॉन्ग। तो व्हाट आई हैव रिटन R times J cap. और ये जो थर्ड वेक्टर है which is OB, ठीक है? ये जो OB वेक्टर है इसका मैग्नीट्यूड है R। तो इसको मैंने कैसे रिप्रेजेंट किया? कंपोनेंट किसकी कर दी है? r by root 2, r by root 2. So I have written r by root 2 I cap plus r by root 2 J cap. Okay, I hope it's clear. Okay, right now okay. So see here guys, once again what we are supposed to find out? We are supposed to find out the resultant. How to calculate the resultant? Simply add the vectors. Okay. Guys, just tell me whether sound is good or not. Sound is audible, right? I hope, okay, I hope there is not any kind of disturbance. What I want to say, like, sir, how to do 45 degree? Okay, see here, it's given in the question. Okay, Harshal, see here, Harshal, let me answer you. 45 degree is given in the question. If you see the question, they have already provided you the angle as 45 degree. Clear? Okay, I hope it's clear. Bhargav, it's clear. Okay, Achal, just tell me whether you are clear or not. Okay, it's fine. Right now, I hope the question is clear to you. So, see here, guys, what is going on basically? We have calculated the value of OA, OB as well as OC. Then, what will be the resultant? Resultant will be the addition of vector OA plus vector OB plus vector OC. See here. Substitute the values. What is OA? OA is equals to R times I cap. What is OB? OB is plus R by root 2. Direction is I cap plus R by root 2. Direction is J cap. And what is OC here? OC is R times J cap. See here the expression. Okay guys, so how to find out the resultant? Just look at the board. Simply सबको हम ऐड कर देंगे. Okay, let me see the chat box. Okay, that's nice. अब देखो I वाले को I के साथ ऐड करो. क्या हो जाएगा तुम्हारा? R time R will be common in bracket 1 plus 1 by root 2. Direction will be I cap. Okay, in the same way J को J के साथ connect करो. If you take R as common, this will be 1 plus 1 by root 2. Direction is J. First see here how I am solving the question. अच्छा, इसमें एक और चीज देखो. See here 1 plus 1 by root 2 is common in both the terms. So what I will write down? I will write down R times 1 plus 1 by root 2. Guys, see here R times 1 plus 1 by root 2 we have taken common. तो अंदर क्या बचेगा? Here 1 into I cap plus 1 into j cap. This will be our final answer. But if you look at the options, what are the options? See here, I told you everything depends upon the options. अगर ऑप्शन अपना I cap और J cap में है, then this is the final answer. Either this one or this one. But if you look carefully, option में अपने I cap and J cap present नहीं है. So if I cap and J cap are not present, so basically what they are asking? They are asking about the magnitude of the resultant. I hope you are clear with this. Actually, they are asking about the magnitude. So yes. So we have to calculate the magnitude. See here, what I told you, magnitude calculate करने का तरीका क्या बताया था मैंने? अरे it's quite simple. What was the method? Under root I component square plus j component square. Clear guys? So what is I component over here? R times 1 plus 1 by root 2. Okay, whole square. Plus what is j component over here? R times 1 plus 1 by root 2. This one whole square. Okay guys. So see here, what will be the magnitude of this vector R equals to, okay. See here, once again R times 1 plus 1 by root 2 whole square is common. So I can say R times 1 plus 1 by root 2. See here, I am solving the whole square common. In bracket this will be 1 plus 1. So this is equals to R times 1 plus 1 by root 2 multiplied by root 2. Just do the multiplication. R times in bracket under root 2 plus 1, and this will be our final answer. Okay guys, just see the solution and let me know if still anyone of you has any doubt in this section. I hope it's clear to you. Okay, sister, I hope that's clear to you. You solved this particular question in the same way? Okay, Ahmad, that's good, that's nice. Did you solve the question in the same way? Okay, that's nice, that's nice. Okay, see here, what about, okay, it's clear. Sir, explain the second section. Okay, Harshal, you are talking about this section. Okay, see here guys, how to answer the question. Here we have first column, here we have second column, and here we have third column. So you can say, you can tell me like which column and which line. Okay, Utkarsh, yes. Okay, third column is see, ये थोड़ा सा मैथमेटिकल है guys, remember, थोड़ा सा मतलब मैथमेटिकल कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी है इसमें, you should know it. बट ठीक है, चलो फिर से देख लेते हैं। और देखो यहाँ तक तो अपना स्टेप क्लियर था, दिस ओके। अब यहाँ पे व्हाट आई टोल्ड यू, बेसिकली मैंने क्या कहा तुम लोगों से, एवरीथिंग डिपेंड्स अपॉन ऑप्शन। क्लियर गाइस? एंड इफ यू लुक एट द ऑप्शन, व्हाट डू यू फाइंड आउट? You find out like there is no I cap, there is no J cap. So if I cap and J cap is not present, what they are asking about the magnitude of the vectors. Clear guys? So that's why यहाँ पे देखो ये आंसर अपना राइट है, this is also right. लेकिन ऑप्शन में अपने I cap और J cap नहीं है, so that's why what I am doing, I am calculating the magnitude. और वेक्टर के मैग्नीट्यूड का फॉर्मूला क्या बताया था मैंने? अंडर रूट I component square plus J component square. So see here, what is I component over here? I component is R times 1 plus 1 by root 2. So I component whole square. What is J component over here? R times 1 plus 1 by root 2. So J component whole square. Clear? Now this square plus this square. अब देखो R times 1 plus 1 by root 2 का whole square. ये पूरा टर्म मैंने कॉमन ले लिया. इन ब्रैकेट क्या बचेगा? 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1. So whole square comes outside R times 1 plus 1 by root 2. Inside the root, what do we have? Root 2. So root 2 से हमने multiply कर दिया. And what is our final answer? Our final answer is R times under root 2 plus 1. Okay, so Adil, I hope it's clear to you right now. Okay, good. Harshal, in second column, in which section you have problem? Like second column में क्या कर रहे हैं? देखो, सबसे पहले OA vector is directed along x-axis. So directly we have written OA as RI cap. This OC vector is directed along y direction. So directly we have written OC as R times J cap. Clear? ठीक है. What about the third one? See here, this vector OB. OB is directed neither along the x direction nor along y direction. So what we have to do? We have to do the components. Clear? So यहाँ पे देखो this particular angle is 45 degree. Clear? So R, this is 45. Two components R cos 45 and R sin 45. So in vector format, what we can write it down? R by root 2. This component is directed along plus x direction. So R by root 2 direction is I cap. R by root 2 y direction. R by root 2 into j cap. Then what is the resultant? Resultant always means addition of vector. So what we have done, simply we have added all the vectors. That's all. Okay, Arshal, final call. Tell me whether your doubt is clear or not. RN all clear, that's good, that's good. RN all clear, clear, Omega clear, Arshal marks okay. Okay, so as I can see, maximum students are telling me like their doubts are clear. Is there anyone still who wants to ask any question? Yes. Right. Hello. Yes, yes. Chaitanya, tell me क्या वो? Okay, resultant को आप डायग्राम के फॉर्म में ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं. See, it's quite easy. Okay, so if you want to draw the resultant in diagram format, see what is going on. Simply, Chetan, we have to follow. See, and what we are doing, we have to follow vector law of addition. That's all. ठीक है? Suppose करो अगर हमें resultant के format में उसको represent करना है, तो what we have to do first, we will write down the expression of the resultant here. As you can see, what is the expression for the resultant? See here, the expression for the resultant is R times 1 plus 1 by root 2 direction I cap plus R times 1 plus 1 by root 2 direction is J. Okay. This is our resultant. Okay, Chetan. So simply use vector law of addition. Here, this is the x component, this is the y component. Draw the x component, then y component. Connect the starting point to the ending point, and you have your resultant. As well as you can also find out the direction of the resultant vector. Clear, Chetan? For that also you have to use vector law of addition. I hope that's clear. Or am I supposed to explain it further? Okay, just see here. Okay guys, final call. See here, still if there is anyone who has any doubt in this question, just look at the board. We have solved this question. Just tell me if you have any doubt. Okay, I hope it's clear to everyone. Okay guys, I hope it's clear to everyone. Okay, it's clear. That's good, that's good. Vectors. Okay guys, see here. So, yeah, vector में देखो, maximum sheet number 1, we were supposed to solve it completely. And components of vector. Sheet number 2, कुछ particular questions हमने mark किए थे. Remember in sheet number 2 we are supposed to solve question number 25 also. Okay? Just mark it. In sheet number 2 we are supposed to solve question number 25. Question number 25 भी अपने को solve करना है. Okay guys. Anyone solved question number 25? Okay, is there any student who solved question number 25? Just let me know. Okay guys, I can see in the chat box what is going on. I'm just asking you guys question number 25. Okay, to be honest, no. Okay, Nikita, that's good. Honesty is the best policy. That's the least thing we require in the class. Okay, Utkarsh, no. I'm just asking how many of you have tried to solve. Okay, Ishika is telling me C part. I think Ishika tried to solve this. She still no. Chaitanya, okay. C part, 2v sin 20. Okay. Okay, guys, so that's not a big deal. Just trying to solve question number 25 of sheet number 2 also. Okay, guys. So let's move to another section. Okay, guys, it's okay, no problem. Actually, उसमें भी हमें components करने पड़ेंगे. Remember, जब आप question number 25 solve कर रहे होंगे तो सबसे important चीज क्या है? They are asking about change in velocity. Clear, guys? तो एक छोटी सी hint तुम लोगों को देता हूँ. Velocity का जो magnitude रहेगा, that will be same. Only the direction would be changing. Clear? तो एक काम करना दोनों पॉइंट पे at starting point as well as ending point. Calculate initial velocity in vector format, calculate final velocity in vector format, and then do the subtraction of change in velocity like v final minus v initial. Clear, guys? Just try to do this. If you have added out, we will do the discussion in the next class. Okay? Okay, no problem, Shaili. See here, so what we have done till now, we have seen. See here, guys. What we have done till now, अभी तक हमने देखा है वेक्टर्स के रिजल्टेंट का मतलब क्या होता है, as well as what is the meaning of components of vectors. Here, guys. So we will do some more questions based upon components of vector. But before that, in today's class, I would like to introduce you multiplication of vectors. Clear, guys? Now, next question arises like, what is the multiplication of the vector? तो सिंपली दो तरह के मल्टीप्लिकेशन ऑफर होंगे. फर्स्ट वन इज नोन एज डॉट प्रोडक्ट और स्केलर प्रोडक्ट, एंड सेकंड वन इज नोन एज क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट और वेक्टर प्रोडक्ट. क्लियर, गाइस? ओके, सो राइट डाउन नेक्स्ट हेडिंग डॉट प्रोडक्ट और स्केलर प्रोडक्ट. राइट डाउन नेक्स्ट हेडिंग डॉट प्रोडक्ट और स्केलर प्रोडक्ट. ओके, गाइस, थ्योरेटिकल सेक्शन में नेक्स्ट चीज जो हम लोग देखने वाले हैं दैट विल बी डॉट प्रोडक्ट और स्केलर. ओके, नाउ सी. अब यार यहां पे हम समझते हैं इसको. ओके, डॉट प्रोडक्ट और स्केलर प्रोडक्ट. नाउ नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन arises like what is a dot product और स्केलर प्रोडक्ट. बहुत सिंपल सी चीज है. सपोज फॉर अगर तुम दो वेक्टर को मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे हो and your answer comes out to be a scalar. Scalar means a particular number. So if you are doing dot product or scalar product, then it means that in the end you are having a particular number. Here, guys, vector आपका आंसर नहीं मिलेगा, आपका आंसर एक पर्टिकुलर नंबर होगा, which means you are getting a scalar. Okay, so just write down the definition. First, let us write down the definition. Okay, लिखो जरा. Let us assume there are two vectors A and B. Okay, guys, just write it down in your notebook. ठीक है, लिखते भी जाना है आपको. मैंने पहले ही कहा नोटबुक भी साथ ही साथ तुम लोगों को कंप्लीट करनी है. क्लियर? Write down. Let us assume if there are two vectors A and B. Let us assume if there are two vectors A and B such that, let us assume if there are two vectors A and B such that, now see here, what is A? Such that A equals to A1 I cap plus A2 into J cap plus A3 into K cap and B equals to V1 into I cap plus V2 into J cap plus V3 into K cap. Okay, guys, let me repeat once again. Let us assume if there are two vectors A and B such that A equals to A1 I cap plus A2 J cap plus A3 K cap and B equals to V1 I cap plus V2 J cap plus V3 into K cap. Okay, just write it down. See here, all these things are very clear. A1 I cap, X component है, this is Y component, this is Z component, X component, Y component and Z Z component. Okay, let us assume there are two vectors A and B such that A equals to A1 I cap plus A2 J cap plus A3 J cap, B equals to B1 I cap plus B2 J cap plus B3 K cap. Then their dot product can be defined as okay. Now see at the statement of the dot product. क्या statement है? Statement is like this: A dot. Okay guys, see here, everybody. देखो ये जो बीच में सिंबल है, इसी सिंबल को हम कहते हैं डॉट. Remember, डॉट प्रोडक्ट का मतलब क्या हुआ? ये जो बीच में तुम्हारा सिंबल आ रहा है, this one is dot. What I am calling this A dot B. Remember the pronunciation. कैसे प्रोनाउंस करना हमें? A dot B. So what I am writing down? A dot B. This is the statement of the dot product equals to mod A, which means A का magnitude, multiplied by mod B, which means B का magnitude, multiplied by cos. Just write down the statement of the dot product. A dot B equals to mod A into mod B into cos theta. Okay, sometimes it can happen. Right now it's okay or not? Okay guys, just tell me right now audio is okay or not? Okay, that's good, that's good. What about rest of the students? I hope audio is okay to everyone. Sometimes due to connectivity problem or internet problems, you can have like disruptions in the audio signals, but after few seconds it will be automatically okay. Okay, just write down the statement of the dot product of A dot B. Okay guys, as you can see A dot B. Okay, that's good. अब यार यहाँ पे देखो, इसको सबसे पहले हम समझते हैं A dot B. Mod A. You already know what is the meaning of mod A. Mod A simply means magnitude of vector A. Clear है? Mod B simply means magnitude of vector B. Now let's talk about cos theta. What do you think? What is cos theta? Okay, just tell me what is theta. Guys, any idea? Angle. Oh. Angle like what? Which angle? Okay, that's right. Always remember everyone, what is theta? Theta is the angle between, suppose this one is our vector A and this one is our vector B. Then what is theta? Theta is basically the angle between the vectors A as well as B. तो यार यहाँ पे ध्यान दो, डॉट प्रोडक्ट कैलकुलेट करने के दो तरीके हैं. या तो तुम लेफ्ट हैंड साइड से डॉट प्रोडक्ट कैलकुलेट करो, राइट गाइस? ओके, जस्ट अ मिनट. यस, you guys are right, Soumya right, angle between A and B. Okay, Bhargav is also right, angle between A and B. That's nice, that's okay. चलो थोड़ा सा और बात करते हैं कि डॉट प्रोडक्ट निकाल कैसे सकते हैं. You can calculate the dot product by two methods. Yes, Bhargav, that's right. Either you can calculate the dot product from left hand side or you can calculate the dot product from right hand side. अच्छा, let me ask you a question. Like sometimes few doubts are raised in our minds. Like देखो, जैसे सिंपल सी बात अगर हम करते हैं पावर की, क्लियर गाइस, या वर्क की बात करो, क्लियर. इफ यू टॉक अबाउट वर्क का फॉर्मूला क्या है? फोर्स इनटू डिस्प्लेसमेंट. नाउ टेल मी, फोर्स इज अ वेक्टर क्वांटिटी, डिस्प्लेसमेंट इज आल्सो अ वेक्टर क्वांटिटी, बट यू से वर्क इज अ स्केलर क्वांटिटी. व्हाई इज इट सो? ऐसा क्यों होता है? See here, what I'm trying to ask guys. Okay, अगर हम वर्क की बात करते हैं, okay, just let me repeat the question. अगर हम बच्चों वर्क की बात करते हैं, force is a vector quantity, displacement it's also a vector quantity, but work is a scalar quantity. How is that possible? Yes, Arya. Okay. Anyone else? If force and displacement both of them are a vector, then why work is a scalar quantity? Okay guys, just let me know how many students are there. 63 students are there. Anyone else who wants to answer? Okay, I can see so many students are typing right now. Okay. It's a product of, okay, see here I can, Disha told me, like it's a product of two vectors. Like which product? Scalar or vector? Disha. Yes, Shristi, yes. Okay, right, absolutely guys. See here, Bhargav is also telling me the same answer. So work is the dot product of force and displacement, right? Rishabh, scalar. Is Rishabh, you are also right. Disha, you are also right. Okay. See here guys, everything depends upon, like up to high school अपने को क्या लगता है कि वर्क इक्वल्स टू फोर्स इनटू डिस्प्लेसमेंट, लेकिन एक्चुअल में नहीं होता. ये आपका सिंपल मल्टीप्लिकेशन नहीं है. If you ask me what is work, basically work is a dot product of force and displacement, and because the outcome of the dot product is scalar quantity, that's why work becomes a scalar quantity. Always remember this. अगर हम वर्क की बात करते हैं तो वर्क is defined as F dot S. Remember, this is not a simple multiplication. This is a dot product, and you already know that the outcome of the dot product is a scalar quantity. That's why force और displacement दोनों तुम्हारे वेक्टर है, लेकिन जो तुम्हारा आउटकम आएगा that would be a scalar. Okay guys, so let's proceed forward. Dot product, yes Ranjit, you are absolutely right. Yes, Shristi. Yes. Right, that was not right. See, if you are doing simply like force into displacement, then in all the cases it's not true. In some cases it is true. See, Shristi, just like this, अगर force की direction में ही body displace हो रही है, clear? Force की direction में अगर body displace हो रही है, तो in that case force into displacement is right. See here what I am trying to say. जैसे यहाँ पे देखो, suppose करो we have a block something like this, okay? And there is a person who is pulling this block. Okay guys, I hope all of you know the name of the person. क्या नाम है बच्चों इनका? Mr. A, right. So as you can see, this particular person is trying to push the block. तो इसके ऊपर जो force लग रहा है वो किधर लग रहा है? X direction में. इसका जो displacement है वो भी किस direction में है? Plus X direction. So in this case, what is the angle theta between F and X? That is 0. So if theta is 0, cos 0 equals to 1. So in this case, for F equals work equals to force into displacement. That is right. Clear? क्योंकि theta 0, yes, right. Because theta is 0, so cos theta automatically becomes 1. Okay, right. But suppose if situation is different, like this, suppose यहाँ पे पुली है, ठीक है? And here we have a string. And once again Mr. A is there and he is trying to pull the string. कैसे? And here we have a block. Try to understand this problem. देखो, यहाँ पे situation totally different है. Basically what he is doing, he is pulling the string something like this. तो इस block के ऊपर जो force लगेगा वो इस direction में लग रहा है. But the block is moving in X direction. Okay, Shristi, I am talking to you. Are you able to understand this case? Okay, right. So in this case, because we have a string, so our tension force is acting like this. Force is directed like this. Displacement is present in X direction. So in that case, you cannot say like force work equals to force into displacement directly. Okay, so absolutely right. Right. Okay, as I can see, Aman is telling me, sir, in 10, we find work for displacement and force in same direction. Okay, Aman, I am not. What is 10? Okay, 10 is standard. Right. We find work for displacement and force in same direction. Yes, Aman, that's right. In maximum number of problems क्या होता था कि जो इस डायरेक्शन में फोर्स लगता था आपकी बॉडी भी सेम डायरेक्शन में मूव करती थी। दैट्स व्हाई आपको फोर्स इनटू डिस्प्लेसमेंट से डायरेक्ट आंसर आ जाता था। ओके मुकुल इज यस yes just like work, if you talk about power is also a dot product, is defined as P equals to F dot V. Force, power, all these things are examples of dot product. Electric potential V equals to minus P dot dr. Here, that's also an example of dot product. Okay guys, so see here, write down next heading. Okay ठीक है, I hope dot product का तुम लोगों को थोड़ी सी फीलिंग आ गई, थोड़ा सा आइडिया हो गया. Okay. Yes, history. Okay, see here, it's not like we are going to do the derivation. ठीक है, ये आपको भी थोड़ी देर में हिस्ट्री समझ में आ जाएगा कि why it is AB cos theta. Clear? और थोड़ी सी इसके हम प्रॉपर्टीज स्टडी कर लेते हैं, देन यू विल अंडरस्टैंड लाइक ऐसा होता क्यों है. Okay, Mukul is trying to tell me means teachers were giving us a wrong ideas of physics till now. Okay, I don't know about good teachers, Mukul, so clearly I can't comment. Are either in the same direction if force were. But one thing is sure, if force and displacement are in the same direction, only in that case you can apply the formula work equals to force into displacement. So Mukul, in your high school standard, आपके टीचर्स ने ये नहीं बताया कि basically depends upon dot product. It was told, right? Maybe they have not given you the details of dot product, but they must have told you like it depends upon dot product. Okay, right. Aman, see, we are having different answer. Sister is telling me like no one had told her, और you are telling me like आपके सर ने बताया था डॉट प्रोडक्ट के बारे में. गूगल तो सीधे कह रहा है कि हमें गलत बताया गया था. Okay, RN is also telling me no, they didn't tell. Okay, that's okay, no problem at all. चलो ठीक है. That's why high school. Okay, no problem. That's why high school is high school. Okay. No. Actually क्या होता है कि हाई स्कूल में वो डॉट प्रोडक्ट आपको एक्सप्लेन नहीं करते, बट उन्हें ये जरूर बताना चाहिए कि ये डॉट प्रोडक्ट के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है. दैट्स व्हाई इट्स अ स्केलर. अदरवाइज स्टूडेंट्स को हमेशा लगता है कि वर्क इज ऑलवेज इक्वल्स टू फोर्स इनटू डिस्प्लेसमेंट, व्हिच इज नॉट ट्रू. Okay, Arshad said I was not able to understand physics in what? I was not able to understand physics in school. Okay, right. I think थोड़ा सा मिस हो रहा है. No problem, हर्षल. मैक्सिमम लोगों को फिजिक्स स्कूल में समझ में नहीं आती, क्योंकि वो उस तरीके से पढ़ाते ही नहीं कि तुम्हें समझ में आ जाए. Okay, right. ठीक है, same. Okay, no problem at all. But see here guys, if you are not able to understand in your high school standard, what about right now? अभी तो I think थोड़ा बहुत समझ में आ रहा होगा. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. See here, and as I told you guys, remember, JEE competitive exam, it only depends upon your understanding level. So when you are not supposed to mug up any XYZ formula. कहीं भी तुमको कोई भी प्रॉब्लम आती है, just let me know immediately. Try to understand each and every step. That's the most important part. Okay, Bhargav, thanks for compliment. Yes. Okay, so see here, let's proceed with the dot product. Write down next heading, properties of dot product. Guys, write down next heading, properties of dot product. Write down next heading, properties of dot product. Okay, you can call it dot product or scalar product. Everything is okay. Next thing is properties of dot product. Okay, see here. ओके गाइस, तो अब यहाँ पे देखो प्रॉपर्टीज का मतलब क्या होगा। सी हियर फर्स्ट पॉइंट ए पार्ट, राइट डाउन द फर्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी। ओके, इफ वेक्टर A is perpendicular to vector B, I hope you can understand this symbol, perpendicular, है ना, हाई स्कूल में पढ़ा हुआ है तुम लोगों ने 100%। ओके, that's fine. Okay, see here guys, what is going on? If two vectors are perpendicular to each other, as you can see, A is perpendicular to B, means what? It will be something like this. If this is your vector A and this is your vector B, then the angle between them is 90 degrees. So in this case, theta comes out to be 90 degrees. See, A is perpendicular to B simply means theta comes out to be 90 degrees. So in this case, what will be the statement? See here, just look at the board. A dot B, this will be equals to mod A into mod B multiplied by cos 90. Okay. What is the value of cos 90 guys? 0. Very good. So if you substitute the value, A dot B comes out to be 0, which is a very important result. And this particular result will be utilized throughout the physics. See here, whenever you are studying any XYZ topic, और तुम्हें ये प्रूफ करना है कि देयर आर टू वेक्टर्स व्हिच आर परपेंडिकुलर टू ईच अदर, उस केस में हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा? सिंपली वी आर सपोज्ड टू कैलकुलेट डॉट प्रोडक्ट, है ना, एंड जैसे ही आप डॉट प्रोडक्ट लेंगे योर आंसर विल कम्स आउट टू बी 0। देखो अभी इसके ऊपर हम लोग एक न्यूमेरिकल सॉल्व करेंगे, देन आपको ये और अच्छे से समझ में आ जाएगा। टिल नाउ जस्ट कॉपी इट डाउन। यस, ओके, बेसिकली सी है, मैंने ये कहा कि थ्रू आउट फिजिक्स जब भी तुम्हें दो वेक्टर्स को ये प्रूव करना है कि दीज टू फोर्सेस और दीज टू फिजिकल क्वांटिटीज आर परपेंडिकुलर टू ईच अदर, क्लियर? जब भी हमें पता होगा कि दो फिजिकल क्वांटिटीज एक दूसरे से 90 डिग्री पे हैं और हमें ये प्रूव करना है कि उनके बीच का एंगल 90 है, वी विल टेक द डॉट प्रोडक्ट एंड इट विल ऑटोमेटिकली कम्स आउट टू बी 0। Yes, to say. Right, absolutely. That's a nice observation. Very good. Which unit vectors? Sister, let me ask you further. Yeah. I and J, J and K, K and I. Their dot product will be equals to 0. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Nice observation. Yes, Amal is trying to say something. Okay, that's right. Okay, see here guys, because I cap and J cap are present at an angle of 90 degree, so the dot product of the unit vectors will result into 0. In the same way, J cap and K cap are present at 90 degree to each other, so that's why their dot product will also be 0. Clear? How is that possible? Just look at the board. Okay. तो पहला पॉइंट हमने समझ लिया कि अगर दोनों वेक्टर के बीच का एंगल 90 डिग्री है, सो देयर डॉट प्रोडक्ट मस्ट बी इक्वल्स टू 0। ओके, नाउ सी हियर। ओके, सपोज फर्स्ट लेट्स ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड द स्टेटमेंट। व्हाट वाज द स्टेटमेंट? स्टेटमेंट वाज A डॉट B इक्वल्स टू mod A mod B into cos theta, or you can also write it down like simply AB cos theta। Okay, I hope both the statements are clear. Why guys? क्योंकि अगर आप वेक्टर A लिखते हो और उसके ऊपर मॉड लगाते हो, क्लियर? लेकिन अगर हमने उसके ऊपर एरो नहीं लगाया, फॉर एग्जांपल लाइक दिस, यहाँ पे हमने एरो नहीं लगाया, इट सिंपली मींस द मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ द वेक्टर, क्लियर? सो यू कैन रिप्रेजेंट इट लाइक दिस और लाइक दिस, बोथ द स्टेप्स आर सेम। नाउ प्रॉपर्टी नंबर 2, सपोज आवर वेक्टर A is I cap and our vector B is J cap। Okay. So what do we observe? See here, this is I cap and this one is J cap. What is the angle between the vectors? Theta equals to 90. Here. So if we take the dot product I cap dot J cap. See here, what is the statement? Mod A mod B into cos theta. Mod A means mod of I cap. Mod B, which means mod of J cap, multiplied by cos 90. Okay, see here guys, how to write down the statement? Yes. Right. I cap and J cap. Right now, see here, I mean, what we are doing? We are taking the dot product between the unit vectors. Clear, Aman? Yes. Okay. Yes, yes. Ansh is trying to say something. Yes, Ansh. Between I cap and j cap, theta equals to 90 degrees. Because direction of I cap and j cap is fixed. Suppose करो कुछ different vector हो, तो it's not necessary कि theta हमेशा 90 होगा. Just try to understand. I cap is always directed along plus x direction. J cap is always directed along plus y direction. So their direction is fixed. And in this case, the angle between them is 90. Okay, that's nice. Okay, is there anyone who still has any doubt? Just let me know. I hope that's clear. Okay, so let's come back to our final result. See here, I cap dot j cap. Now, as you can see, mod of I cap. अभी यार mod of I cap का मतलब क्या होता है? I cap is a unit vector. तो mod of I cap का मतलब उसका magnitude हो गया 1. Clear? So its magnitude is 1. Mod of j cap, once again it's a unit vector. Magnitude is 1. Cos 90 value is 0. And as you can see, I cap dot j cap comes out to be 0. Always remember, whenever you are taking the dot product between I cap and j cap, the result comes out to be 0. Clear guys? अच्छा, same result को हम लोग continue करते हैं. Try to understand this. Same result को अगर हम लोग देखें, okay. If we look at the same result, suppose if I talk about I cap dot j cap. Suppose if I take j cap dot k cap. Once again, what is the angle between j vector and k vector? The angle between them is 90 degrees. Here guys. So once again, theta is 90. The angle between them is 90. So if you take the dot product like this, j cap dot k cap, you will write down mod of j cap into mod of k cap multiplied by cos 90. Okay. So see here what we will write down, j cap dot k cap, cos 90 comes out to be 0. Clear? So if you take the dot product between I and j, that comes out to be 0. And if you take the dot product between j and k, that also comes out to be 0. So in the nutshell, what I can write down, I cap, see here this is the final result, dot j cap equals to j cap dot k cap equals to k cap dot I cap, this is equals to 0. Now, let's come back to our final statement. And what will be our final statement? Our final statement is, whenever you take the dot product between two different unit vectors, remember guys, जब भी आप दो different unit vectors के बीच में dot product लेंगे, your answer will always be 0. As you can see, I have taken dot product between I and j, two different unit vectors. Answer comes out to be 0. Here I have taken dot product between j and k, two different unit vectors. Answer is 0. Here, so I j different, j k different, k dot I different. So what is the easy way to remember this? Easy way is this: whenever you take the dot product between two different vectors, your answer will always result into 0. Clear guys? Okay, just copy up to here and let me know if anyone has any doubt. Yes, sir, Shristi. You tell me what it will be. Okay, I cap dot I cap, just write down the statement mod I cap into cos 0, which comes out to be 1. Clear? Okay, still able to understand this, sir? Same vector means angle between them will be 0. So just substitute them into dot product statement. Mod I cap cos 0. 1 into 1 into 1. So your final answer is 1. Equals to k cap dot k cap. Yes, that's the result जो अभी हम थोड़ी देर के बाद देखने वाले थे, but that we will see in next class. Okay? Okay, guys. So yes. Okay, Arun, just repeat it once again. I was not able to follow you. Right. No, it's not like that. Don't get confused. यहाँ वहां पे जो आप एंगल देख रहे थे, that particular angle you were observing either from x axis or y axis. यहाँ पे x axis और y axis का कोई चक्कर नहीं है. Here we are talking about the angle between the vectors, and that will always be fixed. Yes, I hope Arun that's clear. Okay. Anyone else? Yes, Chaitanya. Okay, J dot minus I cap. ये पूछ रहे हो चैतन्य तुम? Okay, in that case J dot. ठीक है? अब माइनस साइन को बाहर निकाल लेना. Just do it like J dot I cap. In that case also your final answer would be 0. Okay, guys. So Aman is telling me, sir. Just a minute, Shishri. Aman is telling me, sir. This means that theta between the two vectors is equal to magnitude. And same direction is 0 degrees. No, it's not like that always. Suppose if you are talking about I cap and I cap, then their magnitude are equal and their direction is same. If you are talking about J cap and J cap, then their magnitude are equal and their direction is same. But if you are talking about I cap and J cap, their magnitude are equal, but their directions are not same. Clear? In the same way, suppose if I have two vectors. First vector is directed like this, another vector is directed like this. This is vector A and this is vector B. A different vector, different magnitude. B different vector, different magnitude. And the angle between them is theta. So these angles are fixed only when you are talking about I cap and J cap. I cap और J cap के अलावा अगर हम और किसी वेक्टर की बात करते हैं, तो in that case the angle will not be fixed. Remember. Okay, Aman, I hope that's clear. Yes, sir, the dot product of 5 I cap and 10 J cap, yes, that will be 0. You can write it like this, 5 I cap into dot product 10 J cap is 5 into 10 in bracket I cap dot J cap. So I cap dot J cap comes out to be 0 and this 50 into 0 comes out to be 0. Okay, that's fine. Okay guys, so I hope that was all from today's class. Remember I told you about doing your home assignment of sheet number 2, question number 25. So try to solve sheet number 2, question number 25. Okay guys? Okay guys, so final call. Is there anyone who still has any doubt in today's lecture? Just let me know. Yes. Dot product of I cap, that will be equals to -1 because I cap dot I cap equals to 1. So I cap dot minus I cap, that will be -1. But that we will see in detail in next class. Guys, don't worry. Dot, yes, 60. Right. Okay, so that's the way of interpretation. See here, this is your I cap and this is your minus I cap. The angle between them is 180 degrees here. So do the dot product I cap dot minus I cap. Okay, I cap dot minus I cap. Mod of I cap, mod of minus I cap into cos of 180. What it will be? 1 into -1, which is equals to -1. So once again we are having -1 as the final answer. Okay, Sister Aman, I hope both of you are clear right now. Okay, that's good. Yes. Right. 50 into I cap dot J cap, right? Yes, I cap and K cap. See here, Mukul, the angle between I and K is 180 once again 90 degree. So their dot product will automatically be 0. Right? Okay guys, so I hope that was all from today's session. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Take care.